Innovation, we look at it in a few different areas. First, we look at integration innovation. The healthcare is such a silo, and so the more we can bring information together, the more powerful we'll be. And so we have a lot of innovation going around integration of information and analytics to drive more and more insightfulness. The second is around consumer experience and making it much simpler for consumers to be able to engage with us. And so a good example of that would be something like a mobile IVR, where you can call into our center and you can then turn a phone call into a mobile app and be able to answer questions via the mobile app and not even have to have an interchange on the phone. And it's much easier to use, but that's an example where you can convert something that is traditional into something that's very contemporary. And then the third area is really around clinical capabilities in areas such as at the home. And so remote monitoring, an example of being able to monitor somebody's that has CHF and see how if their fluid is building. And that's usually an indication of a heart attack. And utilizing analytics and other methods of communication, we can intercede before a heart attack would happen. What we find in healthcare is that lifestyle and conditions that people have, especially chronic conditions, are not mutually exclusive. Traditionally, healthcare has divided the two. And so we have centers, for example, that offer cooking classes, offer knitting, offer the ability for computer training. And what we find when people are mentally stimulated in a community setting, it helps not only their mental health, but also their physical health. Innovation is being driven, I think, by a few things. First, it's market forces, the competitive nature. I do think the consumer changing their expectations, so they are continuing to move to have higher expectations of what companies deliver. I think digital is an important part that's driving that change and putting pressure on other industries to do that. There's a little bit of governmental stimulation, but I would say it's much more around the individuals and also the industry as a whole.